Hello, Tom. Welcome back to
Hello.
C&C Plays Bloodborne, episode 10.
We're back.
Can you believe it's been
10 already?
10 of these? I was going to say it's been 10 weeks, but it's been 10 weeks of episodes.
Yeah, this is the start of a new batch session for us. As
It is.
Said we record these in kind of 2 to 3 hour batches, so we should be fresh and match ready. Theoretically.
Indeed. Theoretically. Or we should have forgotten
how everything works.
Yeah. So, luckily though, because I've just put up the episode 9, in which, the person I now know is called Jura, the gun-wielding, hunter from the top of the tower in Old Yarnham, fell to his death towards the end of that. And so I think our first order of business today should be to see if his body or his loot has respawned.
Especially his loot.
Especially his loot.
That's what we're after.
The other thing I thought we could do, because I've realised watching our episodes back talking about it, is we should probably use some of this cold blood dew, because we have loads of it, and I think there's probably no reason not to just eat it up and spend it, to be honest.
Good point. Especially because, as you level up, this amount of echoes becomes trivial, so you might as well use them now while they're most, most effect.
The reason for... I'll do this right, sorry. The reason for having this sort of other way of getting echoes is so that this stuff you can't technically lose if you die, if you find essentially solid echoes as loot, then you always have that. There's always blood in the banana stand, in the words of Arrested Development. But I think rather than just sit on it, let's get some stats and maybe get towards being able to use that lovely hammer we bought.
Kirk's hammer.
Kirk Hammer, which is an amazing 80s action hero name.
It is. And the weapon more than lives up to that, I would say.
Right, so I think that means some points into strength.
Strength is what we need.
Oh, hang on. So we can get up to 14. I think we only need up to 16 to be able to use Kirk Hammer.
The next level we'll probably get it. That's good.
Yeah. And we just spent 8,000 echoes. How many do we have left? None. Wow. That was exactly all of our echoes. Wow. That was almost like it was meant to be.
Absolutely.
Okay, so then we can head to Old Yarnham. Touch that little gribbly man.
So we'll see if Jura's stuff is there, and we'll loot his corpse. It's the Bloodborne way. And then we can go down to find the boss of the area. And in the interim, I looked up how to get there. And we almost went there several times. So it must be infuriating for Bloodborne players to see us go past the little passageway that takes us there.
I think that's probably a good general rule for this entire experience. For people who are super familiar with the game. This is sort of like, I don't think it's entirely a new, and both of us have played this game, so this isn't entirely a two idiots encounter.
It may feel like that at times.
But it's more like a tour of a town from someone who lived there 20 years ago.
Yes, exactly.
And that town is finished. Easy there, creepy Trevor. I'm just getting high in for the whack in. Right, you. Fucking Dr. Smoke. Smack, I meant. Spack. It was somewhere between a smack and a spank.
Sounds like spack when you hit them. Spack.
Oh, ow. I didn't know. Oh, God.
Ganging up on you is so unfair.
Right, I have to admit that... Oh, Christ! Well, okay, as we mean to go on, luckily we had exactly no blood echoes. We also have no vials at all, so we need to...
Yes.
Need to farm some of them up on the way back to tower. So yeah, that was my scouting death. Definitely do remember how to play this game, Bloodborne. Definitely.
So you say that Yarnham, the town is finished. The old town, super fucking finished. More finished than even the other one. In fact, to the extent that it's still on fire, even though they've sealed it up for...
That suggests that it's not entirely finished.
That's some stuff yet to burn, some bodies yet to burn, I suppose. And there are hunters here who've just kind of gone feral. And the idea of this area, and you have to find a lot of items to cover this, but the school of hunters that operated here were very much of the burn the heretic nature, if in doubt, burn it. And they burned too much and too far. And they had to shut doors and stop people from going here because they'd they'd purged it ineffectively, it turns out. But Jura and Jura's ally are just the two of the crazed hunters who are left burning everything. They don't see any distinction between men or monsters anymore.
Well, but they don't see any distinction between stairs and not stairs anymore.
Well, no, that's
to be fair.
Yeah, the blindness proved fatal.
Exactly.
Poor Jura.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of sweet that they both went. He's got our echoes.
Cheeky bugger.
Cheeky little Trevor. Come here, you. Give me them back. Stop it. Alright. Yeah, I mean, it's sweet of them that, and maybe even, like, I don't know if them falling off stuff was a deliberate piece of poignant Bloodborne storytelling, but it suggests the sort of common folly of the hunters, that they were sort of bound together in some sort of pact.
Too fanatical.
Too fanatical to the extent of just falling off stuff. Ow.
So there is a way to befriend Jura, who committed suicide in front of us. But
rather than be our friend.
Yeah. There's a very convoluted way of getting behind him without him ever seeing you via a different route.
And that's how you become friends with someone in the enemies. You sneak up on them before they can kill you.
And go, hello, well met, fellow traveller. And he turns around and has a chat with you about how everything's futile. And he gives you a gesture, and then you can murder him for his stuff if you like. It's a slightly different outcome.
The crucial thing about getting around him is that it means that you... Okay.
Wow. Everyone's had enough of this. Everyone's had enough of the old town.
This is what they will do, rather than be our friend. Did he just walk off that?
He did. He just went straight off it. There's something going on now. It's very strange.
Yeah. Maybe it's us. So the important thing about getting behind Jura, if you did manage to do that, is he's the person who left the note on the door to Old Yarnum saying, don't come in here. And then you very pointedly do.
Just go around.
And obviously the punishment for trespassing is Gatling gun. So that's kind of... He's very... he doesn't mind if you snuck in as long as you haven't disrespected his note.
Quite.
So this is the little shortcut now that we wouldn't have had before, because he would have gunned us the F down. Right, I'm just going to run straight over to where he is rather than deal with crows. But I think this also gets us past the little gaggler bastards that's over there. Right. That's the sound of me pulling our curtain slightly over, because I can't see a thing.
No, it's a very dark game, and it's very much in the middle of summer. Yeah.
Something I realised actually doing the edit, which might be amusing to people, is the capture of the game that we have is actually quite a lot brighter than the monitor we're using.
I noticed that.
So there was a good bit, I think 2 episodes ago, where you were completely lost in the dark under a crypt, but on the actual video, it's perfectly illuminated.
It's just a room, man.
Yeah, so if you're ever confused why we can't see, it's because the monitor we're actually playing this on is quite a lot darker, which we could fix, but who's got the time?
It's supposed to be dark. It's Bloodborne.
Yeah!
Woo!
That'll be his stuff then.
Hurrah for corpse.
Thank you, teleporting corpse. Powder keg hunter badge.
Excellent. That will unlock new stuff to buy in the fountain bathtub thing in the hunter stream.
Yeah, I'm glad they've done that, because that...
Yeah.
Particularly because it wasn't like... Well, we were trying to cheese him, but we didn't actually cheese him. He just fell off.
Cheesed himself.
It's
the worst death.
Yeah. Physician, cheese thyself. Okay, so where are we going now, Tom?
So we take that shortcut back across the way that we unlocked, the kind of metal door next to that other ladder. Lots of ladders in this area.
Yeah. What is the fast ladder button before I fall to my death? Yeah.
Fireman Sam.
He's the hero next door. Don't know why that's come up in 2 different robot things in the last week.
Lots of... it's weird how that happens.
Okay.
Excellent. So we should be... so on the left here there'll be a corridor. Yeah. Just there.
I know, right? How did we miss that?
It's right there.
Oh wow! So we were running back up and down up here.
Yeah, I watched it back and it was like, for God's sake, guys!
Wow,
it's this way.
That's amazing. I assumed it was going to be some barrier we hadn't seen or a switch or something, but no, it's just. Oh, I remember this bit.
Yeah, so I should point out that this isn't the critical path at all. Bloodborne's critical path is mad. You're supposed to stumble through it, going into optional areas, doing things you don't quite understand. It's all part of its kind of supposed to discombobulate you. So the cleric beast is completely optional. You don't have to go on that bridge and fight it. You should.
That's
It's
true,
awesome.
yeah.
Yeah. Maybe once upon a time it wasn't optional. Maybe it was guarding that bridge.
Yeah, well, given that door, that's where the cleric beast is guarding the door to nowhere.
Indeed.
So we have some werewolves down here. This is really dark, Tom.
Tell me about it.
I really...
You could get your torch out.
That's true. That didn't help.
It looks cool though.
It does look cool. I'm gonna... Actually, I will do this, because...
There are some beasties around
Them
here. So.
big dog boys, they don't like it. There's 2 beasties.
Yeah, things get a little trickier now.
Yeah, particularly because we don't have any blood vials.
Yes, that's the hindrance.
That's the situation. Right, I'm gonna just hang out and hope that they don't see me. Or ideally they see me one at a time. Dog boys. Just looking at you from across the street.
I hate it when dogs do that.
That's creepy. Guys,
Just maliciously stare.
yeah, they've aggroed, but they're doing the sideways prowl. See? Yeah, here he goes.
Here he
Alright,
goes.
here you go. Alright, you.
This is a good corner to fight him, probably.
Yeah. Well, he's stuck there, isn't he? Ooh, fuck. Oh, God!
Face! Ah.
Oh, no! Stop that. That wasn't nice. Oh, God. Criminy. There we go. Oh, fuck!
No! Flank. Dog in the flank.
Oh, I got dog flanked. That was...
Clever girl.
Good boy.
Yeah, the deeper you go into this area, the more vicious the beasts get, and the more beast-like they become. You always see the transformation of the town play out as you get closer to the end.
Some canny corner play from Team Dog.
Yeah,
there.
very impressive. Very impressive.
You can sort of usually rely on enemies doing their charge, but like slightly clipping the corner of a wall and not really making it most of the way. But no, not these bad boys. Alright, I might try sprinting this.
Yeah.
Because people don't want to watch me spank the little Trevors.
They don't even drop blood, so...
No, they do, but rarely. One of them did earlier.
The thing to do might be to, at some point, once we've got a few echoes, just go and buy a load of blood vials. That's a good way of getting them back.
The problem is, home with boning it, we'll probably have to...
True.
Right, well, through there, across the way, down the stairs.
We did manage to, again, unlock all the shortcuts before finding the route, which is what we did in the first area as well.
Maybe it's because the shortcuts are more memorable somehow, like after you've done them.
That's a good point.
Right. See, it's not too long to get back here. How much is a vial? Is it 200?
Yeah, something like that. I remember towards the end of the last game, whenever I was on vials, it was completely trivial for me to go and just buy 20 of them.
Yeah, I might do that if it makes this. Oh, there we go. No. Sometimes you don't want to do the combo. Oh god, sometimes you really don't want to do the combo.
What's damage on that whip?
It's good whipping. Alright.
It's one blood vial.
One blood vial. Ambassador, you are spoiling us. Right. Down there, around the corner. Dogtown. Right. What I might do is just try and... There's a way of getting a shortcut back to the bonfire.
So I think this door up ahead will be locked. That is how you get behind Jura. You come through that way from another location.
Yes, I found that location by confusing accident.
Yes, that is how most people find it.
Yeah.
We might trigger that intentionally at some point to show people.
You say intentionally.
Yeah, who knows what.
That's an extremely strong... Oh, sheep dogs. Right. Are they coming? Yes, they are. It's bad boys. They don't take a lot of damage from my stick. Ow.
It's trouble hitting a dog with a stick. It does just make them more angry. It's a huge amount of damage.
Am I still being chased?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, interesting.
Ooh. Ah.
Save us, ladder.
I live here now. Does drop attack negate all your fall damage?
Well, there's only one way to find out, isn't there?
There is, yes. All right, this shaft is our greatest ally in the war against bad men. All right, wish me luck, Tom.
Whoa, looks fucking awesome. Good. I'm so glad you tried that.
The sparks all the way down the walls.
Yeah, that
what made
looks
it
fucking awesome.
I love that it did almost no damage to him as well.
It didn't. No, I think it hit him, but it didn't seem to actually hurt him. Dogs don't care about gravity.
And there you go. It turns out that a drop attack does not negate fall damage. The scientific method in action.
Live and you learn. Or die and you learn, don't you?
Yeah. Okay, back we go.
It's good. Those echoes are going to be dead close as well. So.
Yeah. If anything, it was entirely pragmatic, forward-thinking, goals-oriented approach to Bloodborne. Whoop.
Like the way the AI works in this game. Like, there's so much that's kind of oddly janky about Souls games and Bloodborne that you just kind of get used to.
Oi! Oh, hello.
Ooh. You see, stuff like that. Like they
He's on the ladder!
Oh, shit.
They can climb ladders!
I didn't know that.
Oh, God! What's going on?
I didn't know you could attack
How is he
people by sliding down onto their heads either. That's awesome.
How are they better at ladders?
They've got opposable thumbs still. They're still not fully beasts, that's the thing.
But the hunter that couldn't do ladders, because if he'd gone down the ladder on top of us,
yeah.
it would have been over. Well, it would have been over. It would have been just annoying. But yeah, like, I'm learning so much, even as we fail.
Indeed. But it's also that they hunted you back through this area and navigated it as well as they could have done, pretty much. Like, you know, there's a lot of AI skills.
No. Alright.
Nice.
One blood vial. I'm going to give this one more go, because I'd like to unlock that shortcut and just get back to the big boss, back to the entrance that way. Because one, it'll be helpful for the future, but also then I can go back to the hunter's dream.
Blood cocktail. Can use it to distract these dogs, but
Yeah, I could do.
I don't think I've ever used one.
Should we try it?
Yeah, just see what happens. Yeah.
What's the button to change which items I've got? Is it going to be quick items? Okay. And then how do I switch my...
Is it left and right on the D-pad?
No, that's weapons.
Down.
There we go. Yeah, and
Down
that's going to be square to use it, yeah.
Gotcha.
Right. Where's this going to go when I press square? That guy's going that way. Maybe I can get them while they're split up. I'm going to try and do this the old-fashioned way, by which I mean wrong. Ow!
Yeah, good stuff.
Eat it. Dogs.
Yeah, lots of echoes from them, which is good.
Alright, where am I going?
So this is the right way. And I think there is another shortcut to unlock at some point, but this is fucking beast central. Like they're on the walls above you, and they're gonna drop down on you and stuff. So
Good.
let's enjoy that.
Oh my
goodness!
Jesus Christ!
Classic dog flank.
Oh, clever boy.
Oh, that's good whipping. That's good whipping.
No, naughty dog. Makes it the excellent game Uncharted.
Look out! There's one above you here. I just know this from sense memory somehow. It's ingrained into me. Behind that,
There he is.
hanging
I
corpse.
see you.
Yeah.
I see you, you clever boy.
Let's see if you could throw something at him. Might fall off.
What's the manual aim for the gun?
Ooh. That's an interesting question. I don't know. I didn't know there was one.
If in doubt.
We've got throwing knives and stuff. You can lock on to him, maybe auto targets.
I'm trying.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just get him in the centre of the screen and see what happens.
Okay, well I'll tell you what I'm going to do, just to make this a bit easier.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're trying. I see what you're thinking. I see you. I see you. What you going to do about it? What you going to do? I'm in a standoff here, Tom, with
No.
the dog that... Is he scared? Like,
I don't think
do
so.
you need a fireman?
He's lurking. He's got that hanging meal right there. He's protecting his food.
Like a leopard up a tree. Is it leopards that go up trees?
They do, yeah, they're amazing climbers.
Great to know. Yeah, alright, fine.
There we go.
Okay, can I throw a Molotov at him from here?
I think you should. He hasn't noticed, that's the important thing. Try the knife, maybe that'll get him. There we go. Excellent.
Yeah, alright, it was this little corner, that's what he was waiting for. Okay, nice, alright. Making some progress, despite not having any,
Yeah, it's good actually. Not taking any
files.
damage.
And, I did have to use the one that we did have after... That tower is the shortcut, I think.
It's one of these side openings to the right. Doors, as they're also called.
Good, alright. I'm going in here. Pray for Chris. I think it's in here. Oh!
I think you're right.
I hate
I
this.
see the
and
fire. Good.
Yeah, I can see now.
I hate it.
They don't like it at all. Because if I can unlock this shortcut, I'm going back to the bonfire, I'm going back to the Hunter's Dream, and I am open. I'm spending this 6,000 stuff on stuff. So
That could be it.
I think it is. That's the door that only opens from one side, I think.
So that lets us go straight to the right as we go into the area, and then drop down those buildings, doesn't it?
I think so, yes. Yep. So, let me just... Yeah. 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 Yeah.
There we go.
Alright, cool. That'll help.
Yep, that'll get us some vials. Where we're going, we're going to need them.
You could say we're feeling a little bit starved of blood right now.
Oh my goodness. That
Waggly
feeling that comes
eyebrow.
Back. Who could say?
Right, so now we're back up here. And we can go to the fun fire. I mean, the lantern. Apologies for how much Dark Souls terminology I'm using. Alright, quick shopping trip. And then I think we're on
onwards.
our way.
Yep, absolutely.
That's good as well, because that shortcut will give us a run back to the thing we're about to do.
Yes. A much faster one as well.
So, progress. Alright. Let's go to the shop, and by the shop I mean the bird bath full of naked old men. Blood vial. 360 each. That's a rip. I'm just going to buy all of the ones I can. There we go.
Let's see what weapons have unlocked, because we've got the badge from Jura, which will give us some extra bits.
That's wrong. How do we... What am I doing? Sorry, I'm confused. Is it... There we go.
Yeah.
Rifle spear.
Ah.
Stake driver.
I know
Stake Driver is also a good 80s action hero name. Kirk Hammer and Stake Driver in Lethal Weapon 9.
So with these, there's a much more mechanical component to those ones. The stake driver is a kind of you charge it up and it fires a bolt at point blank range. The rifle spear is, as it suggests, a gun and also a spear which you can shoot in the swing.
A repeating pistol.
Oh, cool.
And that's our lot, I
I
think.
thought we might get the flamethrower from that, but that's probably somewhere else in the area. The flamethrower is really good. Yeah, there's so we could go on to the boss, or we could go get a secret bit.
Let's go to secret bit.
Let's go get a secret
You're going to have
bit.
to direct me.
Yeah, it's should be quite easy to get to, I think, if you know where it is. It's going to involve falling off some stuff,
Can do.
which always goes well in this playthrough, as we've discovered.
Yeah. Well,
We're mostly fine, apart from that.
that was on purpose, though.
Spectacular, that's true.
That was on spectacular purpose. All right.
Okay, cool. So if you carry on and basically just go down that ladder, you go down into that where Jura's ally once was.
Oh, this way.
Yes.
Now that we've opened the shortcut. Not today. Wow.
Really determined, aren't they? So
They just want cuddle. This guy wants cuddle. Everybody wants a cuddle.
go. I think there's a way to fall off the behind you. So it's
Ow!
on the opposite fall of these crows. Obviously,
I'm just going to
kill
clear
the
them
crows.
out.
What's there?
I know what you mean, because I think...
There's a falling off bit.
Yeah. Oh, God, what? You
That's
cheeky little sod. Yeah, I see. Because I think on the earlier episode I pointed out the building that I think you're talking about. Yeah, I think
So
it's
it is
down
this bit, I think.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can make our way down.
That seems like a jump to me.
Yeah, let's try it. Hooray!
KG, but we did it.
So do we jump?
What is jump again? Is it X?
It's either clicking the stick or it's the same, or it's circle, or it's the same run button.
It wasn't that.
Maybe this is still the right way. So,
There we go.
okay, yes, there's a doorway there. That's good. Yes, this is the right way. So this room is a bit of a shit show, so let's take it a little bit slowly. All sorts of dudes around here.
Including that spooky ghost. Ow! Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Coming out of the walls.
I'm being slow poisoned. Oh no. Roly-polies. Roly-polies.
Bombed on me, it's horrible. Nice. That's awesome, actually.
That didn't do a load of damage, actually.
Nice.
Wow. He is Dr. Cheekington. Oh, there's two of them.
There's loads of them. We're gonna keep on coming.
Captain Duvet and the World of Tomorrow. I'm gonna have a little... Alright. Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck that. Fuck you guys. Ah, fuck up. Well, not a lot to lose. Easy run back.
Exactly. And it is worth it. There's a little bit of lore, there's a little bit of... There's a nice item of beer, I think.
Okay. Do a little dance. Make a little lore.
Excuse me while I crack open a cold one.
I was going to make a cracking open an old one joke, but we can get there in a million episodes.
This phase of the Bloodborne playthrough brought to you by Chilled Old Speckled Hen.
Yeah. This is actually the first episode we've been drinking.
It's true, actually.
While we've recorded.
So let us know if you've noticed
Up or down tick?
yeah.
I don't know why I locked on to him. Oh boy. I made the most laboured cracking open a cold one pun in something I was working on recently. It's arguably one of the most laboured puns I've ever tried to make work and then had to give up on.
Right.
So you know how in Warhammer Fantasy the Dark Elves, as they were, ride velociraptors called Cold Ones, right? And you know how they're predominantly sea monster themed. That led me down a dark alleyway to crack and open a cold one.
Oh, that's fertile ground.
With the lads. It's good. It's just I couldn't, like... It was one of those, like... It was the... That's how you jump. It was the pun that wouldn't settle. And it's still it's the one that got away. Think about it every week.
One day.
No.
One cold day. Good. Back already. Yeah, that room's just awful. I mean, maybe if you're watching it on the on YouTube, it will be a lot lighter, this room. But
Tell you what, I mean, if there wasn't a delay on the little preview screen for the recording, I could actually try and play based on that, but...
No, there's a bit of a delay.
Right. Okay. I wish they'd just stop hiding. You know,
I know, right?
That's the thing that...
That's the annoying part.
That's the thing that gets me.
Show yourselves, you blanketed freaks.
Where are they? Alright. Light them up.
Nice. Reminds me of a cool boss of Destiny, where you're in a super dark, small room, and he's got a big sword. And
are you referring to Alakul the Darkblade? Way around.
Him indeed. And it's cool when you set him on fire because then you can see him.
That doesn't quite work in Bloodborne. and disappointingly.
No.
It's one that, like, fire is sort of an effect, a game effect, but it doesn't really have, well,
not
apart
like
from
a-
the torch,
yeah,
it doesn't have, like, a
lighting
light
effect.
effect, which is slightly disappointing, but... Oh, you arsehole. That pillar just shafted me good and proper.
You did. You can get shafted by both.
I did. Pillared by a shaft.
Got your souls.
Not anymore, he
Slash
doesn't.
echoes. We're just going to have to come to the terms of the fact I'm going to call them souls for this
Yeah.
entire playthrough.
And I'm going to call them bonfires.
Yeah.
Alright, well, that's going to be better.
Yeah, that's much better.
Yay!
Yeah, nice.
I love that transformation back.
Yeah,
Because it's sort of
it's just
perfunctory like.
yeah, thrust, that's awesome.
What's in the chest? It's a tempering blood gemstone. What's up the stairs? It's
Probably monsters.
an even darker room. Oh, it's just a little room. I see you. I see you. You can't. No.
Nice.
I know I'm burning through them a bit, but rather than repeat this room loads. Oh, God. Stop. Oh, whoa, blimey. 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 Ow. That really hurts when they get that stuck in. I don't like these stairs, Tom.
Yeah, it's interesting how fighting from elevated position or below it does actually have an effect in Bloodborne. In a slightly shonky way, but it does feel like you're under pressure. When
It's a lot of the same logic from the end of Star Wars Episode 3,
Yeah.
Revenge of the Sith.
Oh, yeah, we should read that note. That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
official one. When they glow
Oh.
like that, they're an officially left one.
The red moon hangs low and beasts rule the streets. Are we left no other choice than to burn it all to cinders? Strange enough, I think that's the voiceover from the beginning of Michael Jackson's Thriller. What's in here? Charred hunter garb, charred hunter gloves, and charred trousers. Woeful hunter. Eventually you must accept darkness. Alright,
Fantastic.
inventory lore time. Not that one. This one. Display. One of the staple articles of hunter garb, fashioned at the workshop, a product of the scourge of the beast that once plagued old Yharnam and culminated in the town's fiery cleansing. The cape's dampness makes it highly resistant to fire. Wearers of this attire hunted down victims of the scourge who survived the raging flames and stench of singed blood. I don't think blood singes. But nonetheless. Yeah, it's still the same, I think. So it's one description for all items. Do we want to
I think
switch?
there was a bit of a difference to that at the end of
Was
that.
No, I think it's the same.
Oh, no, you're right. Correct.
So how are these stats-wise? Are they things we want to change to? So they've got better physical defense, but...
We've got some poison resist, which is nice. Especially
Yeah,
where
should
we're
we
going.
switch it up a bit?
We should. We want some poison resist, actually, to be honest.
Right,
Who
we'll
knows
keep our top
why?
hat on. Wow, look at that.
That's awesome, actually. I love
We're
that pop colour.
We're like little Draculas. So this is the way out, I think.
so.
Down here, because this is where I pointed through.
Sure.
Oh, no!
I'm sure there's another item in there. I'm sure you can get a rifle spear in there.
I will go back in. It'll be clear.
Yeah.
Right. Well, as I head off to do that, I think that brings episode 10 to a close. I'm just going to have a quick look. What's the emote button again?
Left, near the middle PlayStation button. Press the left side of it.
There we go. Shake it off.
Yeah, that
All right.
seems awesome.
We'll catch you next week. Firstly, for me recovering this rifle spear, and then for us finding out what lies beneath us. Ooh. Bye.
Bye.